Welcome to Vauxhall, one of the most underestimated towns in London.
Well, I think Vauxhall's a pretty good area. They have landmarks, cafes.
You're pretty much in central London. You have the riverbank, you have a lot of iconic buildings.
There's lots of green fields for people to come and play, like if they've got kids or anything like that.
Well, you look around here, there's no like shopping mall, there's no cinema, there's nothing really around here for anyone to be attracted to.
There's quite a lot of hooligans and young people who just cause trouble around the streets.
The bad points is that there's not a lot of stuff to do during the weekends for young teenagers and young adults.
Do I feel intimidated? Yes, quite often actually.
There's one thing I can improve about Vauxhall is have more youth clubs, so young people can get off the streets and do more for their community.
Just more open areas, because it seems like there's a lot of buildings and things, and it makes you feel very closed in.
There used to be a great place to skate, but they built over it with a football court. When those flats weren't there, it was a real good area because you could just like walk along the river. Now they've kind of, I don't know how they did it, but they've privatised the river. Now you can't get in there unless you live there, which is a shame, like, because it was a nice place to walk in the morning before you went to school.
It's really hard to live and get a decent place in Vauxhall. You can be on the waiting list for years. People need to think a bit differently about just like making money and putting people in like a family in a one-bedroom flat.
Well, I want to be an engineer. So for me, the best way to improve my future prospects would be to bring engineering companies into the area.
I like areas like the Stratford area, as they're just being built for the Olympics. It looks all modern and all crisp. If they do the same kind of thing over here in Vauxhall, it will make it just look much more attractive, and it'll get more people to come into Vauxhall and become part of the community.
If the bus station were to leave, then I would personally put in like a shopping centre. I know we've got the Elephant and Castle just down the road, but a bigger one, for example, like the one on Wandsworth Road.
They should use some of that money to make projects for people my age, like people who like music. Instead of opening more parks and stuff, they could maybe open studios, and that could actually help get some youths off the street as well.
More events, so a lot more events where a lot of people from the community can come together.
If the developers and all the companies coming into Vauxhall, if they give us more opportunities for people my age, that would be great, because it'll help us build up on our experience so that when we're older and we go into the big world, then we'll be ready for what comes at us.